Well, it is now time for my first AI video. Let's get into it. Hello, Matt to the Maxers. I am Matthew Thomas, and of course, you are watching Matt to the Max. This is, as I said, my first AI video. I just want to preference I am real. This is not a AI generated video. I do all the work myself with all the research, the planning, the recording, the editing, every step of the video I do create. So I just wanted, in case anyone was misled by what I said, this is not an AI video, but this is a video about AI. And I wanted to talk about how it's being implemented in the workforce. I want to talk about some other things with AI, but we will be getting to more darker side of AI. But first, I kind of want to talk about how we see it in the workplace and how it's being used to threaten employees. So I wanted to kind of just speak briefly about this. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. But as for someone who's definitely struggled in the job market to find a job and all of it, I find this situation very frustrating as companies are working towards more and more AI. And, again, I can see the benefits of AI. I think it can be a great tool, but how it's going to be used is unfortunately not helping really anyone but the company itself. So there's been companies like UPS who has been laying off people and working towards more AI jobs in their organization. And what I kind of want to point out with that is that AI is not hurting the executives or the CEO. They're still working there. They're still getting paid very handsomely. What it is hurting are the people who are just struggling to get by, the people on the line, the people delivering, the people that if their car needs work, they are in a bad way, that they are not going to be able to fix it, or they're going to have to go without a car or something like that. It is the people like that that are going to struggle the most. For example, with UPS, they talked about in 2025 laying people off. But with that, and with this nice AI assist, since we're talking about AI and how great it is, since I can't actually see the article without paying for a subscription, this is the best I came up with. That the UPS CEO is compensated a total of $23.4 million in 2023, which is actually an increase despite the challenges the company is currently facing. Carol, the CEO of UPS, got an increase in her salary. Isn't that just fantastic? So you know what? Instead of using AI to take out the line workers, the people on the front line, the people who are going to put in, anywhere north of 40 to possibly 70 hours a week working, I think we should have an AI CEO. All CEOs do. They make decisions, they talk to people, they handle phone calls and emails. But you know what? AI can do all of that. So I think instead of taking the people who need it, because obviously Carol's not hurting for money. If she were to get let go, I'm sure she'll be fine. But all the other people who are getting layoffs, I don't think they're going to be fine. And especially with the job market where it could take anywhere of a few months to up to a year or more to really find a job, to get an interview even. So with that, I think we should have an AI CEO to make all the decisions. And you know what? I'm sure they can program it to make ethical decisions. Not like AI has ever done anything unethical. I'm sure they wouldn't try to make decisions that would benefit the company but would be unethical for business. None of that would happen. I say instead of Carol, we should have an AI CEO in her place to make decisions. And let's see what happens. Saving $23.4 million, especially for an organization who is facing some challenges and struggling, I think that would be fantastic. So again, I'm just using her as an example, but for any company that really wants to be AI forward, start with the executive, start with the CEO, and let's see what happens. I'd be very curious. Let's do an experiment. I want, a completely AI CEO for a company. I want to see how well it runs, what decisions they make. Is it ethical? I'm sure all that can get worked out. I don't think there'll be any backlash from it at all. Let's save the line workers, the people who need this job, the people who put in all the hours to make their job successful. We keep them, again, if it's just answering phone calls and emails, AI can do that very well. So let me know what your take is on this topic. I know coming out swinging with this, but it's definitely something I wanted to talk about for a while. I have a lot more thoughts about AI, so if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, make sure to turn on the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I, of course, am Matthew Thomas, reminding you to stay frosty.